Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on live stream music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I trust you enjoyed my first instalment from iconic band Fleetwood Mac last time. The iconic lineup of Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, John McVie, Mick Fleetwood and Chris McVie, the famous five of Fleetwood Mac. And last time we looked at more their music. This time we're going to look at their influence and their awards that they've actually received in their long career. As I said last time, 18 studio albums and 120 million in album sales. There's been no shortage of comings and goings of Fleetwood Mac, but these guys, despite leaving, they always come back to reunions. And one of those amazing reunions was in 1993, and also 1997 with The Dance, and that kind of went to #1. I think everyone was just hanging out for Fleetwood Mac to get back together, and they certainly have done that. In 1979, they received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and in 1998, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Of course, you're going to induct Fleetwood Mac because just their contribution to the music industry. They've received a Brit Outstanding Music Award, so that's pretty significant for the UK. And in 2018, the Recording Academy gave them a Music Cause Award for Artistic Achievement. So there's some pretty significant awards right there. They've received 4 American Music Awards. And as I said last time, they've won one Grammy Award for the iconic Rumours album from 1976. That album has sold 40 million albums worldwide, sold 10 million in its first month. I think the world was absolutely waiting for that album to come out. And Fleetwood Mac, despite all the tumultuousness of the time, delivered an absolutely iconic album right there. Also a Juno Award. And I suppose the takeaway from Fleetwood Mac is this. You might think things are over, and you might be thinking, oh, I'm not going to go back to that again. I'm just going to move on. Well, as we've discovered with the videos in the past, there really never ever is a moving on, and particularly with the band as big as Fleetwood Mac has been, with all of the stuff that has happened. And you think about Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, Chris and John McVie, the drugs, the whole thing, Mick Fleetwood's story, that despite all of that, they were able to stay centered through the band that was Fleetwood Mac, and still is the band that is Fleetwood Mac. They were able to rise above their personal differences, rise above the stuff that was going on, and create some of the best music of all time. Think about the Rumours album and how important that one has been in the world of music. They were able to create a lasting legacy. The name of Fleetwood Mac will last for a long, long time. These guys are still going, of course, with the recent lineup change in 2018. And so, they've been going for a long, 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 long time, these guys. But there's something about Fleetwood Mac, the iconicness of them, that is actually, Fleetwood Mac is bigger than the members of the band. Fleetwood Mac is Fleetwood Mac. And we as the fans have been dragged along for the ride ever since Peter Green days, right back in 1967, 69. And so, whatever you're going through right now, may the Fleetwood Mac story inspire you, that we don't always we never say completely goodbye to things. We learn to walk with those things, and sometimes things come back to us when we least expect. I suppose the main thing, and the main thing with Fleetwood Mac is, the members have kept the door ajar just a little bit, and that, they have been compelled to come back, and we as the fans have benefited from it. So a little bit more about Fleetwood Mac. Now let's get on to the clips. So as I've talked about last time, The Dance came out in 1997. They're complete with a reunion video. I suppose if I was to get a video of Fleetwood Mac at all, it would be The Dance. Now, out in 1979 came the album Tusk. I'm saying as they actually say it in the song. Now, in typical Fleetwood Mac style, and the eclecticness of them. They like experimenting and like mucking around with things. And out came Tusk, which was very much started with this beautiful rhythmical kind of thing, and how awesome Mick Fleetwood's drums are, and how amazing John McPhee's bass playing is here. That just carries out through the whole thing. And of course, there have been clips of Tusk being performed with brass bands in arenas and stadiums and all the rest of it. Well, in this particular clip, we actually see, this is the encore, and we actually see a big brass band come on, and it's an absolutely compelling, overwhelmingly wall of sound going on right here. So we've got the live version of Tusk. Now I thought we'd better get an official clip in there, so we've got Seven Wonders. This came off the Tango in the Night album of 1987. Here we still see Stevie Nicks up the front here, and she's a pretty attractive, compelling lascivious girl, and certainly has added to the appeal of Fleetwood Mac. She's quite mysterious, and it kind of just adds to the mystery that is the iconicness of Stevie Nicks. So we've got Seven Wonders, again, beautiful vocals, beautiful harmonies, just beautiful keyboards, the whole thing of Seven Wonders. I suppose just building on the Seven Wonders of the world. We then got, as I said last time, we did have a bit of a surprise lineup change in 2018 when Lindsey Buckingham kind of left. And so here we have the first performance on the Ellen Show. Now, the significant thing about this show is Fleetwood Mac don't normally perform on TV, but in this case they did for Ellen. And here we see the new lineup, including Aussie Neil Finn on lead vocals. So good to see him there, and he was probably the obvious choice for Fleetwood Mac in lots of ways. And so we got them singing The Chain, which obviously came off that iconic Rumours album from 1977. Though the links to those three songs are in the description below, and I've also included my last video from Fleetwood Mac, so if you want to recap on that one, feel free. It makes sure to make sense of what videos 1 and 2 kind of together there. So if this is your first time to Live Reflections from Music, or if you've come back for another one, welcome to everyone. It's so good to see you all here today as we looked at the iconic Fleetwood Mac over the last couple of videos. Well, we're going to leave Fleetwood Mac there, and we're going to go on to another iconic band which got their start with a previous iconic band. I'll give you a hint. They start with F. That'll give you a bit of a hint right there. So we'll go on to them next time. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.